Hi, my name is Kyle Ellis. I'm from Edmond, Oklahoma. PDGA number 33278. Currently, my rating is 1,000, and I have 18 career wins. I'm going to show you guys what I throw. So starting off with my putting putters, I got two black McPro AVRs. I like the black ones because they're a little softer and a little more grippier than the normal plastic. So yeah, I only putt with these, I don't throw them. Next, I got some throwing putters, and I carry 3 of these. The first one I got is a Discraft Ringer GT. And I use this for mainly sidearm approach shots, overstable backhand shots. Next is a old Champion zipper top Rhino. This one's pretty straight. It's old, beat in. It's probably the most rare disc I have in my bag. Yeah, pretty straight flyer, both backhand and sidearm. And the last one I have is a Zero Hard Dagger. I like throwing these backhand for straight approach shots that kind of sit and don't skip. They go really straight, and I like the feel of them. All right, next I'll move to my mid-range discs. I carry 4 rocks. I got 1 Champion Rock 3, then I carry 3 KC Pro rocks. The Champion Rock 3 is a pretty overstable mid-range, and it, because of the Champion plastic, it holds its stability for a lot longer than the KC Pros. The KC Pros are probably my favorite disc ever made. I carry a brand new one, a beat-in one that flies straight, and a really worn one that'll flip up and turn right a little bit. To me, these are the most controllable disc I have out there, so I really like these. Next, I have a Buzz OS. This one's a Glow Champion, and I use these a lot for sidearm approach shots, or if I need a mid-range shot into some headwind. These are pretty overstable, but not a meat hook or super overstable. Pretty easy to control. And last, I have a Z Buzz. This is what I learned to develop my sidearm with. Somebody suggests I learn sidearm with this disc and learn how to control it. I took their advice, and it's still a disc I throw because it travels very straight, and it's a good disc. Next is my overstable fairway drivers. I carry a Moab, which is supposed to be like a Viper type disc in Champion plastic. Super overstable, kind of slow, so in windy conditions it's a good approach disc. Next are my kind of Firebird type discs. I carry a Champion flat top Firebird. This is for short spike hyzers, sidearm and backhand. I also throw my max distance thumber shots with this up to about 375 feet. Really dependable disc. Next, I got just a normal Champion Firebird. This one has a little bit of a dome to it, so it's not quite as overstable, but it's got a little extra glide, so if I need to get around the corner a little bit more, this is what I'm going to throw. And the third, it's not really a Firebird, it's pretty similar to it, an FD3. This one actually is pretty straight with a dependable finish. So if I need to throw a hallway shot through some trees and keep it straight, but I need that little bit of a finish at the end, I'm going to throw this. I also don't have to throw this as hard to get it to fly like the other two. Alright, next I'm going to move into my fairway drivers. I carry 6 of these. I got 2 Champion Thunderbirds, both 175, Champion plastic. Pink one is overstable, green one is pretty straight flyer. These kind of complement to my destroyers. If I need less skip or not as much distance, I throw these. Next is a C-Line CD2. This one is basically, brand new. It's like a beat up Thunderbird. So first day either flies straight or maybe even turn a little bit to the right and finishes pretty straight as well. The next one is a Champion Roadrunner, and I only use this one for rollers. It's got a really dependable flight for rollers. It finishes straight, it doesn't really turn or move too much, so these are really good. My last two are T-Bird 3s, both Metal Flake Champion T-Bird 3s. The yellow one is pretty new and it's actually a little bit overstable, so it's got a straight flight and then a little bit of a finish to it. The pink one, if I throw it flat and low, it's a really straight flyer. This one's a little more beat in than the other one, so I really like these a lot. And then lastly, I carry 8 destroyers. 3 of them I carry in Champion plastic. I'm a little bit different where I like to throw sidearm with Champion disc just because they beat in slower. I don't want to beat in my star ones too fast. I carry 2 luster destroyers and a Metal Flake one. The red one, or the pinkish red one, is my most overstable one, so in high winds in Oklahoma or hyzer shots, I'm using this one. The green one is pretty beat in now, so it flies pretty straight with a little bit of finish, pretty predictable into the wind. And the Metal Flake one, it's a good flyer, and they'll flip up and turn, and I can get some pretty good distance out of this one. The last 5 are Star Destroyers. The orange one is pretty new, pretty overstable. Yellow one's just a little more beat in, so this one will get flat and have a little bit of a finish to it. Then I got a mini bot red one. This is probably my main driver. Really straight for backhands and probably my max distance driver for sidearms. Backhands I can throw it about 440, sidearm I can get it out close to 500 feet. The green one, it's kind of my utility destroyer. I throw a lot of sidearm rollers and thumbers actually with this one. So thumbers that need to be about 290 feet to 270, or if I need a sidearm roller that it can pop up and go a long ways, I'll throw this one. The last one is a Brinster destroyer. It's probably the newest destroyer I have. These ones, the rims are a little straighter on them, and it actually, the first day I threw it, it flipped up right and got a lot of distance out of it. So this is actually my most understable destroyer and probably my farthest flying one at the moment. And that's all I got.